Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing some more oxygen not included. You can see my starting crew here. We got Mazion, Zuljane, and X Bianca, and this colony is going to be called the Pooping Colony Evolved. Let's go ahead and embark on our journey. And here we are. Very nice. New hope, new hope, new hope. Your crew is awoken miles beneath the surface of an unfamiliar terrestrial body. Oddly, has no recollection of how they got there. It might be best to start digging. So, pausing the game right off the bat, we can take a look to see that we have a ton of algae up to the north of us. Taking a look at the air meter stuff, yeah, we got a lot of water on this side. It looks like it doesn't seem like we have a ton of water on the other side, so I think it would be best to start digging in this direction for our restrooms. Those are going to be pretty important, I think, and I think this time I'm going to go down with the restrooms instead of up. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to start doing some digging here. I definitely think I want to go 3 tall, and then we're just going to dig all the way down as far as they can go, which is great. Raw materials, so now we have tiles, so we can get these tiles to go all the way over this way. Good. Let's get up some speed going here, too. Okay. They're getting a lot of that stuff taken care of for us, which is great. Which is just great. More raw resources and stuff like that. Now, we do have quite a few of these rocks emitting oxygen. I don't know why I had such a hard time saying that. So that'll be cool to have, actually. I'm going to take this ladder, and we're going to place that over here. And that way some of that oxygen can kind of emanate up to us. And that'll be kind of a starting point for our colonies. So we require toilets, of course. We will get to that. Probably going to dig the toilets down over here. Just trying to... What is that? They smell something bad or what? Muckroot, preserved, fresh, sandstone, all that good stuff. Okay. I guess they just got something smelly over there. Who knows? So they're digging all that out for us, which is great. We're going to take a ladder from here. And we're going to go down that way. I thought I heard something over here, but I guess I did not. And then it would be best to dig that out, too. And then once we get down into this area, we're going to go 3 that way and 3 that way. Oh, my game just crashed. That's not good. All right, so my game did crash. I did have to kind of restart doing the digging and everything that I had going on over here. It's not a big deal that it happened because we weren't that far in. I just have to remember to save a little bit more often. Now, is there a control for quick save? I'm kind of curious about that now. It does not look like it. Tools, paint, building, debug. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's a quick save, so that's fine. You know, nothing to really worry about there. Our oxygen is permeating through this way, so that's cool. Getting all this taken care of. No oxygen, no oxygen. Hopefully that guy doesn't. Look at all that sand fall. I actually think that's really cool that's a thing. The sandfall. Oh, they went to sleep. Oh, they got tired. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we're going here. Kind of getting all that dug out. So we are. They're going over to get some food. So that's good. I am going to start to dig up into this area here soon. Because is a large amount of algae, and I want to start stockpiling that. That is like my first order of business, if you will, once we get these toilets dug out. So that'll be cool. I guess I wasn't going to do this, but I think I am going to go ahead and put some tiles here. So that way we can have these rooms done. Because this, I'm going to put all of the toilets and everything lower. Because I'm assuming the toxic gas doesn't necessarily rise. It might rise. I didn't see anything like that. I thought I had so much at that point where I had actually changed everything. That, you know, I had kind of ruined my colony there. So, changing this up a little bit and trying something a little bit new and different. So, should be interesting to see. Like, over here, I'm going to start to build, like, a lower section here as well. And we're going to go down, and that will hopefully be where all of our carbon dioxide goes. Should be very interesting indeed. I think I am going to put that over there as well. Don't know what I'm going to put on this level. I don't really know yet. I don't want to say I'm going to do something and then not do it. Sand. Keystone. Good. Yeah, I guess there's just no air down there. It's barely breathable. It is starting to permeate this way as well. That's a lot of carbon dioxide down in this area. Made a mess. All right, so they had to go to the bathroom, so they made a mess, of course. We'll get that mopped up. Good stuff. And then now we can go ahead and look at our plumbing. And we can put a nice little outhouse in there and an outhouse in there. Get those built so they don't have to, you know, worry about that anymore. Good, good. Now we have outhouses. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so I want to start digging this out. Get all of that going. We'll get this algae taken out here. Get this algae taken out. Let's... I think I'm going to take these tiles all the way to there. So we are going to have to dig out, and I do want this at least 3 tall. Now, that is carbon dioxide, so that's going to be hard to breathe for these guys. But it shouldn't be too terrible to deal with. That should all drop, hopefully, back off this way as we dig out more algae and whatnot. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. So good. It is. It's all dropping down. That those oxygen pieces are kind of pushing it that way, which is really cool. Yeah, I think we're already kind of off to a little bit of a better start, in my humble opinion. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll put this in. Okay, they're tired. They're sleeping. Yeah, it looks like it's all trying to make its way kind of over this way, which is what I wanted. We'll mop that, and that, if that needs to be mopped. Okay, so oxygen, algae into oxygen becomes idle when the room equals max pressure. Power, food, microbe. So we're going to need to start to think about power. So let's take a look at this. There's no other effects except for power. That's good. That's good to see. Storage pneumatic door without blocking flow of gas or... Okay, pneumatic doors. Good stuff. They're going to finish working on that stuff over here, hopefully. Get all that taken care of. Watch the oxygen kind of permeate through that. Get that dug out. He's doing good. Fertilizer. Now, I don't think anything bad's going to happen from the water and the carbon dioxide. I don't think that's how that works necessarily. But it would be interesting to see. Okay, so everyone's kind of idle. Well, those two are going to the bathroom. So I'm kind of thinking from here, it's time to start building upwards. So I think we're going to go to there. And where is that across here? Like so. And then like so. Kind of get that taken out. Hopefully they can reach this. I don't know if they'll be able to. You know what? Let's actually cancel this, and we'll kind of build that back as we need. Except for this spot right there. I don't want the oxygen not. I don't want the oxygen overridden, basically. So 3 high. We'll dig those. We'll dig these. Dig all of this. 3 high, all the way across. I think that'll be good. Good stuff. That way they have stuff to work on. Okay, we are getting some toxic gases down over in this area, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. Let's see. Can we make this stuff here a high priority? Will they work on that first? Oh, yes, they can reach that. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Good, 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 good. So now I'll just tile all of that kind of over to there. Like I said, don't want to take out the oxygen blocks. That is not something I want to do because I want them to emit oxygen. Because the longer they emit oxygen, the less I have to worry about oxygen for a time. New duplicant. Let's see. We got Neil, who's a grease monkey. We got naturally robust. I think we're going to take Neil, who's a technician, but we're going to change Neil's name, and we're going to call him Chicken Bone. Yeah, there we go. Chicken Bone. Chicken Bone. Come on, man. We're going to print Chicken Bone. All right, Zuljane. Everyone's digging. We got Mazion digging. Mazion was a heck of a digger last time. You know what we could do down here? And I just kind of thought about it. Storage containers. All the way across. Yeah, I dig that. So let's kind of do that there. Well, we'll prioritize everything up here first. Prioritize all of that. And then we'll kind of get into the other digging and stuff. Dig that out. Okay, good, good, good. I'm pretty happy with what's happening so far. I think we've got a good setup of a colony. I think having, a lot of the bad gases lower, and I think that's what's gonna set this one apart is like having these steady layers. And constantly digging downward to have the bad gases drop, I think is gonna help. I really do think it's gonna help out a good chunk. So, looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and get a tile going. So these things are losing mass. Now, do all of these lose mass? So some of them lose mass at a much lower rate. And I'm assuming that is because there's nothing else around it. So if they're in bigger chunks, they lose mass at a slower rate. I could be wrong on that. But I might have kind of screwed those with the way that I dealt with them. But good amount of algae up in this area. We got water flow kind of coming up from this way that we will have to deal with at some point. But we got water over here for now, too. Which is good. Kind of get that speed going there again. Let's put another tile in. Like that. Get all those good. Stinky. Something is stinky. Alright, so power. Now, we have these wheels, and they do power, basically. So I kind of am thinking, let's do this. I want to figure out where I want this to go. And I think about putting them on this main level, but then I'm like, you know, is that really what I want? But maybe putting them over here. So what if we dug these out over this way? I know those are going to drop quite a bit. We'll get some tiles put in over here. Good, good. Get that dug up. And then let's do power. So my first power is going to be there. I think that'll be fine. And then we're going to start to run power through these kind of lines here. Now, I'm only going to run them like that for now. Eventually, we'll connect it up more. But I think that'll be good. Now, this battery, this is a decor thing. So, I think I'm going to put batteries down here. And so they don't hurt the decor of the area. To keep them happy. We still are producing quite a bit of oxygen in this area too, so that's good. These things, though they are slowly failing, are doing good in my opinion. All right, so Cycle 4 report is ready. Yeah, we're good there. Awaiting copper. Now, do we have copper? I don't think we have copper. Oh, raw materials, raw metal. Oh, yeah, we got tons of copper, actually, so that's great. Okay, so what do I need to focus on next? I need these guys to have beds. I think food is actually more important than a bed. What does this thing do? Requires power. It does heat and decor. So, and it's actually 3 tall. So maybe putting that over on this side would not be bad, and then putting all the beds and stuff over on the other side. That could be interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and place that planter box. Got the outhouses down there. They're doing their thing. I'm curious. Hold on, pause that. Breathable gas. G. Emitting. Contaminated oxygen. Oh. Oh, so that's contaminated oxygen. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. So we'll get that built. We've got power up there. They will slowly lose a charge, so that's how that works. Power, electrical, kind of just run that into there. And then we can start to fabricate this, which is good. All right, so now we should get some oxygen. Converts algae into oxygen. Decor, 2-tile radius. So maybe putting these down here. Maybe one there and one there. And then we'll actually need to run power down this line as well. Which we'll do that kind of later. A couple of tiles here. Good. And then 3 is power. Yeah, there we go. Kind of connect these up like that. So that's how that will get connected. That's how that will get connected. And then cancel. Yeah, like that. Okay. Kind of snake it in between there in different spots where we need other power. Cool. I think this is good. This is getting there. Insufficient oxygen generation. That thing is generating oxygen. Yeah, so it will stop when it reaches like a pressure. And I'm not entirely sure what that pressure is. But it should be interesting to see. Skill increase, making food. So now we can go ahead and I'm going to start to place some storage down here. We're going to do 5 of those. And good. Now, because there's so much carbon dioxide in this lower area, I do think I want to start to expand this lower area. So I'm thinking digging out basically all of that to equal out, and then putting tiles all along there too. And that'll be a little bit of a longer project for these guys to deal with. Now, power was lasting a good little while too, so that's actually really cool. I'll probably end up putting another battery in. That won't be that big of a deal. Light, temperature, power grid, plumbing, gas plumbing, decor, F7. So really bad decor over in this area, and not so much anything over in that area. So that's good. I think it is time for beds, and I think I am going to just put these kind of up here. I'll kind of do those. And then as that goes, we're going to actually do this. Cancel. 3 tall. I think 3 tall is good. And then that will have another ladder. We'll continue that. Good. No storage allocated, so sweep all. Sweep all. All. So those will have storage. This one, whenever it gets there, will have storage. So we'll get that. The oxygen is actually, looks like it's pushing the carbon dioxide out. I don't know. Can the oxygen override the carbon dioxide? I'm actually really curious about that, because I have no idea. New duplicant in 103 seconds, which is great. Breathable gas. Carbon dioxide, contaminated oxygen. Looks like a bunch of stuff is happening. And then let's go ahead and sweep. Yeah, I think all the way along here needs to be swept. All of that. All along here needs to be swept. All along here needs to be swept. And all down here needs to be swept. And yeah, I think that'll be good. No, stop that. Choose duplicant. All right, who are we gonna pick up this time? Ooh, this guy looks awesome. He's a scientist. He's got +1 in everything. Horatio. Let's take him, and we're gonna name him Meaty. Meaty. Oh, Meaty. Meaty Lock. Meaty Lock is joining the Pooping Colony Evolved print. All right, so jobs. You know what? No, we're gonna do that next episode. We're gonna go ahead and end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.